are powerful.
We want freedom by any means necessary.
They have the ability to inspire, to evoke emotion,
I am the greatest.
to transform you, and even to change the world. The words of Allah are the most powerful. Imagine truly experiencing the words of Allah like never before. Here's the problem. You read the Qur'an, but you don't understand Arabic. This puts a barrier between you and the words of Allah, which weakens your relationship with Him.
You know, old English language, so it's difficult to understand. You've got to open an English dictionary to actually understand what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually telling you.
I've read other translations before and they didn't really make so much sense. I found it quite hard.
It's like getting directions in a foreign language when you're lost. Introducing the Majestic Qur'an, the first English translation which has been specifically crafted to connect you deeply with the words of Allah so that they truly transform you. The Qur'an is not simply meant to be read, it's meant to be experienced.
What is experience? An experience leaves you with something. Something is imparted to you. Experience is about receiving and transformation. That is what the Qur'an should be doing for you. You don't just read or recite, you truly receive, and that helps you to reform, leaving you better than when you first read it.
It's like when we travel, we remember the smells, the sights, the sounds, the taste, the touch, and feel of things. We are left richer from the experience. It changes us. To craft the perfect reader experience, we focus deeply on two core elements: language and design.
So I went back and translated every single word, every single verse into very modern plain English. This also helps you to see the structure and how the passage link together and understand the bigger picture. The Quran instructs the readers to ponder, to reflect, to think over and over again. So each page includes a lesson for life, which is a prompt for the reader to think about.
I'm a user experience designer. It's my job to help users get the best possible experience in order to engage them and make that information they're looking for easy to find and digest. This keeps them there for longer.
To ensure we truly can experience the words of Allah and have a rich reading experience, we've replaced the traditional verse-by-verse translations with free-flowing paragraphs which take you deep into the core messages. We've summarized into themes and headers which help you see the bigger picture and how the passages link together. We've formatted every page manually and adopted the easiest, most simple typeface to make it user-friendly to read the Arabic. We've put colored section headers to space everything out and to make the Qur'an easily digestible.
When I saw the final package put together, I was genuinely absolutely amazed.
Really, this is one of those Qur'ans that once I'm reading it, I want to continue to read it.
Everything about it, as far as I could see, was setting a standard. Easy on the eye, it's not overly complicated. Not just modern English, but uses contemporary turns of phrase, which I think makes it extremely accessible.
All of this was done so the Qur'an can truly be understood in the modern world.
We should be able to experience this book how it should be, where reading it is a pleasure. We should be able to lose ourselves in the Qur'an like we do with a good book or any classic literature.
Being able to understand the Qur'an it's made me decide to become Muslim. That's the bottom line to it.
Started reading the Majestic Qur'an and now I love it, and I actually follow the book and I understand.
Your relationship with Allah is a bit more close.
Using it as a teaching tool, I'd recommend it to those who are teaching the Qur'an, especially to younger people as well.
Generally, just having all of these things together makes it a read that ends up transforming you.
All in all, it's geared towards an enjoyable reading experience. When we enjoy something, we spend more time with it. The Qur'an should be elegant, it should be simple, and it should be a great experience.
We want to launch the Majestic Qur'an globally. With your help, we will be able to publish the paperback version that will be distributed in schools, colleges, prisons, to your parliamentarians and to your councillors, so that they too experience the words of Allah.
Us in our dream to build a world where the Qur'an is experienced, implemented and lived by.